Point City and Deep Dive are new small box games from the award-winning design and publishing team at Flatout Games. These may be small games, but they are big fun. With hours of exciting gameplay, you'll keep bringing them back to the table with your friends and family. Point City is a follow-up to the smash hit card game Point Salad. It is a fast and fun card drafting engine building game. There are over 150 unique building cards, each with their own attributes and cheerful illustrations by Dylan Mangini. Civic buildings and civic tokens give you thousands of endgame scoring possibilities, similar to Point Salad, so you can create a completely different city each and every time you play. Rules are simple. Select 2 adjacent cards from the dynamic city grid and add them to your expanding city tableau. Use your resource cards and bonuses to construct building cards that require specific combinations. Once you have buildings with permanent resources, you get discounts for future construction. Build the best combinations of buildings and civic structures to multiply your points and be the top city builder. The dynamic city grid market drafting system is one of the most unique and exciting parts of Point City. As you remove cards from the market, they are replaced by cards with the opposite side up. Building cards replace resources, and resources replace buildings. This means that each turn, players will be solving a new spatial drafting puzzle as they figure out the best way to construct the buildings they need to score points, and no 2 games will play out the same. Point City takes the same simple concept of drafting cards and building the best combinations from Point Salad and adds new layers of resource management and engine building to the mix, making the game familiar and easy to learn, but challenging for everyone. Looking for a game that plays up to 6 players? Deep Dive is a simple, fast and fun push your luck and set collection game for the whole family. Use your waddle of penguins to dive deep into the ocean to amass the most bountiful collection of food. There are 160 ocean tiles to explore with your super cute penguin-shaped meeples. Turns are simple. Start a dive by flipping over an ocean tile and see what you reveal. Depending on what turns up, you'll have additional choices. Will you take what you find in the shallows or dive deeper, hoping for a larger catch? Watch out, because the deeper you go, the more plentiful the predators become. If you do flip over a predator, your turn ends immediately and your penguin gets trapped. As you surface with food tiles, you'll build sets to include each of 3 different colors. Complete sets to score the maximum number of points by targeting the colors you need. If you don't complete a set, you'll only earn half the number of points that tile provides. The game ends when one of the depths of the ocean has been fully explored. The penguin waddle with the best sets of food wins. What's so great about Deep Dive is that you can learn how to play by just watching a few turns. It plays up to 6 players in about 15 to 20 minutes and has exciting stand-up moments as players push one another and their luck to try to surface with the best tiles. It's quick, fun, and has delightful art and components. It's a game that gamers and non-gamers can enjoy together. Although Point City and Deep Dive can shine at higher player counts, they also have engaging solo modes, so you can play them anytime. Each features a simple AI opponent that will keep you on your toes. Point Salad and the rest of our previously released small box games have become popular because of their high-quality game design, product design, and overall experience. Point City and Deep Dive are no exception. These games make great additions to any collection because they're so easy to get to the table and players keep asking to play again.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Stankiewicz, co-founder and designer-developer at Flatout Games. We've got our entire Point City and Deep Dive team on this call to introduce themselves and talk a little bit about this project that we're so excited to be launching.
Hi all, I'm Rob Melvin. I'm a founding member of Flatout Games. I'm also one of the game designers, and I'm also focused on development and logistics for the project.
Hey everyone, I'm Dylan Mangini, the illustrator and graphic designer of both Point City and Deep Dive.
Hi there, I'm Molly Johnson, co-founder of Flatout Games and one of the designers, developers, art directors, and editors of the games.
A few years ago, we designed a game called Point Salad. It has since sold hundreds of thousands of copies and been translated into dozens of languages. It also launched us on a journey to partner with AEG on a number of small box games.
Each of our games are designed with a few things in mind. We want the rules to be really simple, the gameplay to be quick, the footprint small, but more importantly, we want them to be fun and challenging for everyone.
We also strive to make colorful, engaging illustrations and provide really clear graphic design that makes playing easy no matter how much experience you have with games.
It's all about creating games for gamers that they can play with friends and family in order to share time around the table.
You might remember our team from our other collab projects, Calico, Cascadia, Verdant, and Fit to Print. All of these games were such an amazing adventure. Over 30,000 total backers have joined us to make our games a reality, and we've loved delivering super high quality products to everyone who helped make them possible.
Cascadia even won the Spiel des Jahres for German Game of the Year, becoming the first crowd-funded game to achieve that honor.
The goal of our collab is to bring together a team of folks to make great games while sharing in the responsibilities and the rewards of the process. We continue to be a very small company with a collaborative spirit, and we're very excited to be launching our 5th crowdfunding project.
One of the beneficial things about this campaign is that we have teamed up with AEG in order to get an early start on production, and the games are very close to being completed. That means we can get you the games and the special Kickstarter promos in just a few months.
It's been a blast working on these games, and we can't wait for you to get your own copies to share with friends and family.
All we need now is your support to bring Point City and Deep Dive to tabletops around the world.
We've worked really hard to make these games the best they can be, and we think they're great, but you don't have to take our word for it. There are a ton of folks who have played both games, and they're loving them. So, check out the page below, where you'll find out more about the games, the exciting plans we have in store for the campaign, and what people are saying.
Thanks so much for checking out Point City and Deep Dive. We hope you'll join us on the journey to making them a success.